Hey, this is Keto Jim. What we're doing today is a roasted chicken. Got a nice big extra large, 1.9 kilos, almost 2 kilos, which is 2.4 pounds, almost 2.5 pound chicken. And with that, I'm going to show you how to roast it in the oven. But this big special thing is obviously the stuffing. The stuffing usually includes bread, sage, and a bunch of things like that. I'm going to show you how to do it ketogenic style. It's actually quite tasty and pretty inventive, if I do say so myself. We're going to do it with some almond bread. We got some bacon. I have a bunch of seasonings. I have some spring onion, a little bit of normal onion too, and just going to mix that all in. It's going to be pretty tasty. Here's how we're doing it. Okay, first off, we have to make our almond bread. So we're going to use a bowl and a high-ridged plate if you have it. If not, you can just do it in the bowl, but the plate is going to come in handy here in a minute. We have about 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to melt that. Okay, our butter is melted, so now we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of almond flour, ground almonds. Add in just a touch of baking powder to let it rise. Add in a little bit of salt and 1 egg, and mix that well. Now I said that the high-ridged plate would come in handy, and here's where it does. Instead of cooking it in the bowl or in a mug, we're just going to spread it out onto the high-ridged plate and then microwave it. Okay, now we're going to put this into the microwave for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes, and then we're going to flip it and then cook it again for 1 minute to 1.5 minutes and kind of dry it out a bit. And then we're going to start cooking the bacon in the microwave. I'll show you how to make all of this into one Pyrex bowl to kind of complete everything really, really quick. Alrighty, this should be mostly done. And what we want to do is, in as big of a piece as possible, we just want to turn it around. This is going to get crumbled up and turn into a stuffing here in a little bit anyway, so perfect flip there, and cook it for another minute or so, and then we're going to chop it up and then toast it. Now while the almond bread is cooking away, we're just going to get 2 pieces of bacon, well actually 4, and put them into this Pyrex bowl, and we're just going to microwave these. The fast way to cook it. It doesn't really matter because everything's going to get roasted into the oven in the chicken here in a minute. But bacon goes in there, and we microwave this once the almond bread is done, and then we pretty much make everything into this bowl. Okay, our almond bread is toasted up. Well, not toasted, but just microwaved, fully cooked. So we're just going to cut this into little chunks now, because that's going to be our main stuffing. And we're going to toast off the almond bread in the broiler here in a minute. So we have little toasted pieces of bread for the stuffing. It's a old-fashioned homemade stuffing recipe that I picked up from my mom. This is the only way that I've ever done stuffing before. So got that, and we're going to chop up our onion, garlic, and spring onions, which are still in the fridge, and kind of mix everything together. Onion and the garlic, and this is, you're literally looking at the carbohydrates. The almond bread, the onion, the garlic, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna toast that in the broiler for about 5 minutes. Just watch it until they start to get crispy. And even mix it up a little bit every once in a while too. Okay, now that we have the toast being toasted, all of our stuffing, really 5 different seasonings. We have thyme, basil, oregano, and turmeric. It's going to go into the stuffing also, and we're going to have 1 egg. That's going to help to bind everything together, maybe even 2 eggs depending on how much actually stuffing the chicken. We're going to move the chicken over here and prep it. What's the main ingredient for prepping? Salt. Again, this is low sodium salt, and you just dust the top of the chicken with salt. Kind of like let that take its toll the whole time you're cooking the chicken. That's going to draw the moisture out and make the skin crispy. It is a phenomenal trick and it tastes fantastic. That way the chicken has that crunch on the outside, and also when the skin is crispy, I think it kind of seals in all the moisture so the breast isn't that, really dry and kind of a waste of a meat, in my opinion. I'd rather chop it up and mix it with mayonnaise and make like a chicken salad more than actually eating it like this if the chicken, breast is dry. But that's pretty much it. You just do that, you prep it, and then we're going to stuff it here in a minute. You just want to kind of mix it through, get all the taste and all the flavor kind of mixed in, and then we're going to stuff our chicken with it. Alright, this is the fully stuffed chicken. I'm going to put this into the oven just as it is. The salt is on top. You can see it's pretty shiny. That has drawn the moisture out, and that's just going to completely slowly toast everything off, make the skin nice and crispy, and that's it. That's a perfect keto chicken. And the chicken's in the oven. It's going to be cooking for about 2 hours now. I got the oven set to 200 degrees Celsius, about 350, 380 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's going to cook it all completely through. The skin's going to be crispy. It's going to be really moist on the inside. All the stuffing is going to cook through really well, and that's pretty much it. It's a perfect meal for, a colder, fall day. It's not fall yet, but it sure feels like it outside for me. But I'll show you the finished products coming up next. That is beautiful. Crunchy, crispy skin. All that goodness in a simple chicken. And there is the finished product. I hope you like it. It is fantastic. I'm going to start cutting into it. I'm going to do like kind of a quick, time lapse, me cutting it and serving it, and I'll show you it on the plate. We're all good. And there we have it. Beautiful stuffing. Some nice white meat that is moist and tasty. and I'm gonna get to eating it. I really hope you appreciate the stuffing. That's really the main thing of this recipe. Obviously, cooking a chicken is cooking a chicken. But if you like my videos, if you like my recipes, please give a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I make new videos. If you want to get ketogenic coaching where I can explain to you how this is not a complete thing that you should always be constantly eating, because there's deficiencies. If you ate this every single day, you would have a bit of issues. Get in touch with me, ketogenicgym@gmail.com. Also, if you need any type of advice as far as dieting, life coaching, anything of that sort, you want to get into the best shape of your life or even get back into the shape that you used to be in, once again, my email, ketogenicgym@gmail.com, or any of my social media, direct message me through Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, Ketogenic Gym. I really hope you like it. Have a great day. Once again, this is a perfect meal, and definitely enjoy. Thank you very much. Have a great day.